So moving on with their options, so these are the three ellipses. Let's click on this and see what options it has. So the first one is, it shows the device settings. So you can set up your audio, video, your speaker settings here. All right. So you can adjust your speakers from here. You can set your microphone from here. You can set up your camera, and you can start private viewing. Allowing the participants to move through their presentations. All right. So you can switch on and off during using this. Okay. So this is the device settings. Then the next is, you can create meeting notes in the meeting as well. So if you are conducting a meeting, and if, let's say, if it is a, a faculty meeting or a staff meeting, then you can, if you would like to take notes of the meeting, to make minutes of the meeting, so just you can start taking the notes right here. Alright, just need to click on these ellipses, and here you can see, this is right now showing hide meeting notes. This was because meeting notes is opening up right now. Okay, so here you can start writing your notes. So let's say today's meeting minutes. Okay, and you can start writing. You can highlight, you have all the options for editing the text also, so that you can highlight the important things that have been discussed in the meeting, and you can start writing like first point, this was discussed, another point that has been discussed. So we discussed meet in teams today, and it has a whiteboard, let's say, and I want to highlight this, then I can just select it and I keep it bold so that it is highlighted. I can add a new section. Let's say if we ended with meet and we started with the next section, let's say we have discussed teams already, teams section, and I can write down the notes for teams sections. So this is really a nice thing to have meeting notes ready in your meeting itself. So you can, when you are done with for a particular moment, then you can just close, and when you feel like that you need to take another important note from the meeting, then you can again click on show meeting, and it will take you again to the meeting notes. You can start writing again and just close it. Alright, and now all these meeting notes will be posted in your channel for that particular channel in which you are conducting this meeting. So whichever channel you are using for meeting up, these meeting notes and all the necessary details, that how long this meeting started and how long it ended, and whatever content you have shown, all these things will be posted on the channel, on that particular channel's conversation list. Alright. Then this is the option for entering the full screen. You can enter the full screen mode, you can end the meeting from here, and you can turn off the incoming video. So let's say if some of your participants are having a low connection, or you are having a low connection, and you want to keep your class going without any delay in sending videos, so you can just turn off the incoming video. It will save your bandwidth, and it will not allow the incoming participants video to show you. It will just show their names or their titles, and it will save you a lot of bandwidth when you are, let's say, when you are working on a limited internet service. So you can just turn this option on and off to save your data or bandwidth. Alright, and get a good connection during the meeting. So these are the options available in the meeting section. Now the next one is the raise your hand. If you want to raise your hand, or if any of your students want to raise your hand, so you can see your hand is raised. If any of my students would be raising hands, so I would be able to see that someone is asking a question or wants to say something, then they can raise their hand. So then by clicking again on this, I can lower my hand. Now this is the chat option, as available in every video conferencing tool. You can start a chat here, and so you can see the meeting notes has been already posted in the chat, and you can start writing here, hello everyone, and you can ask your students to ask any of the questions in the chat box, so that the whole class is not interrupted, and you can just check the chat and start answering to the questions as well. So this is the conversation or meeting chat. Alright, so